Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Veteran Center of Excellence on this 30 May 2024 in the year of our presidential indictment dumpster fire. Sorry, I had to plug it in there. I'm Mike, your host. I got in the gunner's turret. I got freaking the Spanky.
Hey y'all, that's me.
Oh man, how you been, girl?
I'm outstanding.
Yeah.
I am so great.
Yeah,
So great.
Hell,
I have not
yes.
been this great like in months. So I am so great. So great.
You taking some time off though, and it's understandable. You know, work and shit happens. You know, and it's not. You know, I don't expect everybody to be like, you know, all over the fucking feeds and stuff like as much as I am, because you know you guys got lives. I don't have life, so when I don't want to. I want to bring my German side out of me. Und I have no life, and so I just shit post und memes, and so.
I'm a cat. I have like 9 lives. I'm like got too many. I'm like I'm
Yeah,
way
dude.
too busy. I'm
You're
trying to
fucking busy as
slow it
shit,
down.
man. It's like, what's funny is that you'll catch me like at the wrong time that I thought is your wrong time, and you're like, "Hey, you know what? This is this." I'm like, "Oh shit, holy shit, damn, okay." And the next, you know, I'm like, "Are you on the toilet?" I remember the last one. You was like, "Are you on the toilet?" I'm like, and I mute my mic. No, because you, I mean, no,
like,
you're
just
busy.
get back to you when you can. I
No,
know we're busy,
just-
but I'm like,
dude.
I am gonna message you at 5:30 in the morning when I get up.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
do not
Yeah.
expect you to answer me then.
No. Last time I didn't fucking answer one, you got a little upset. God damn it, where are you at? I need to find out if this blah 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 blah. I mean, it was a legit one though.
24 hours, like within 24 hours, unless it's like
Yeah,
super.
but I don't
Then I'm like, okay,
no,
wake up.
Girl, you know I don't sleep. That's the thing. So you take advantage of it. But anyways,
I know.
so
I used to not sleep, and then we could like talk at 2 a.m. But now I'm like,
I know. Now you're busy.
Like, if it's after 9 p.m., it's like between you and I don't know. You gotta like. I guess I'm gonna have to prove some more side chicks for you. You need to like talk to them.
You're gonna have to talk to Amy Sanchez on that, and she's part of the screening process with you and her. And so, yeah, I get you. No, she's the same. She's like, how come you haven't answered my?
I'm gonna have to prove.
Yeah, you gotta prove it. You gotta prove it. And she's like, no. You know, so, anyways, no, I hear you. So, okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just get it out of your system right now. This is Sergeant's Time, okay? This is an Army-centric podcast show, entertainment event. This is not a political stuff. We don't get into the politics and shit. That's what the Monday edition is for. That's what Friday Night Freedom is for, and that's what the Smoke Pit is for. What the Joes like to talk, and then you have Cause, doing his Friday Night Freedom-ish things, and then Monday edition news commentary and discussion. So Sergeant's Time is not for what we're breaking news today. So don't think this is a new format. I'm just going to tell you right now that Trump has been found guilty. There you go. That's it.
Yeah,
He's been found guilty. He's been found guilty of like 30 some odd charges, and there you go. So that's the whole world and social media is on fire. Everyone, of course,
I am absolutely not, though. I
don't care.
The whole world and everybody except for Spanky.
Yeah,
Spanky is still feeling exactly the same as she did yesterday about politics.
Exactly.
There you go.
I'm still, But I would tell you what, the gloaters are out there. There's people gloating on social media that are fucking just going nuts. And just
like they had something to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. Like they had in part, like it was because of their guidance or something like that. Some,
I know.
you know,
Like,
motherfuckers.
they really.
You didn't
like
even.
they prosecuted them.
Yeah, exactly. Bitch, you weren't even.
Or they defended them.
Are you even from New York? You know what I mean? Or something
They
like that.
were on the jury.
Yeah, exactly. They act like they were advisors. Oh, man, all the legal experts. See, that's the thing about Twitter I like. All the PSYOP experts, the legal experts, and the intel experts, and the transportation experts now because of our doc that or peer that is that's been floating around and floating away from God. You know, the God's a little pretend port that we're trying to do. Yeah. So yeah, all the experts come out. I like I said, I'm like you, Spanky. I'm like I don't mind doing some rando shit posting. I don't get offended. I don't get upset. I'm not crying because this happened. You know, my vote happens when it's November, and then I move on, and that's it. And
exactly.
That's it. So everybody who's going to get mad and because people call us. I don't know. One time when we during the presidential election and then the midterms, man, people were calling us fucking traitors and calling us ultra right, calling us ultra left, calling us liberals, calling us right wing retards. We heard that too. I'm like, God damn, make up your minds who we are. But yeah,
exactly.
So it's funny. People have lost their absolute shit right now, and of course, all the ones, you know, all the people on the right are putting their upside down flag bios.
I know.
And then you got the other ones
like not helping.
Not helping, and then again, all the left wing. All the left wing,
yeah, they're going to jail. Not helping.
Also not helping either. You can't say it's all about fucking bringing the country together when you're fucking doing the shit posting. So we shall see what dumpster fire is created from now until the election day. I will say this, that US Army, WTF, and WTF Station Radio always support people who are running for office, specifically if they're veterans. So again, if you'd like to come on and shoot the shit at your wares, if you didn't win any elections or you just missed it by a few votes or something like that or whatever, just understand we have a large demographic too of the veteran community. Outside of Europe, Texas is our biggest demographic that we shitpost to. And so, and a lot of the audiences, and believe it or not, I'd say last time we had like a heavier male audience, but now the demographic is starting to fucking shift. It's starting to have like the women are catching up to the men's on the demographic. So it's almost equal in the shit posting receptions. Like Gary says,
come listen, come on and listen, y'all. Ladies,
yeah, exactly. Ladies, come on and listen.
Yeah, we are equal opportunity shit posters here.
Yeah, we will shit talk. It doesn't matter how much fucking misogyny we get accused of. I'd just like to say that Spanky is not a misogynist because, goddamn it, it's reminded to me every day when we shoot the shit or when we're out and about doing meet and greets. Spanky will let people know when they like to throw out that women veterans and burning up the women, and Sarnt will lock you up. She will lock you. She don't fuck with the retired status. She'll fuck you up. So and make you donate to AER. Does that
before COB?
Yeah, before COB, exactly that. Yeah, everybody's fucking standing out right now. Does that demographic include the bot accounts that posting? Well, see, that's the thing about Meta. Meta AI is hard to they're still sucking on that factor. Believe it or not, we get more bot traffic on Meta Facebook than we do on YouTube and than we do on Twitter. Now, granted. Twitter does have the pussy in bio. They do have the tits in bio bots, but it's like sporadic. Meta still has to unfuck themselves in trying to control that. And of course, always you can hit up any of our platforms and say, hey, there's a bot or there's somebody in there. We will work with Facebook to remove some of it. And lately it's been like the fucking t-shirts. Like, hey, you want to get these new hoodies, and then the next thing you know is like a fucking weird version.
Block those as soon as we see them.
Yeah. We block and report and all this other stuff, and then Meta does a pretty good job because we've worked with them before. But those demographics, it's Meta has a lot of work. Now, if you notice when you're on your Facebook app and you're interacting with us, you'll notice a little circle thingy, bluish little silverish circle. That's Meta AI, and Meta AI will get in your shit. I literally just clicked on that and said, hey, and this was an F-15 fucking demonstration that I saw on my TL because I like jets and the boy wants to go see air shows and all that. So I researched some F.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, I try to be smart to the boy. Yeah, I try to make it sound like I'm smart. Yeah, the F-15 has the world record for climbing, yada yada yada. F-15 can shoot down satellites and da, da, da. So all I did was type in the search thing the F-15 climbing speed record, and holy fuck, it was sending me DMs the whole fucking day. I like legit had to like delete the fucking thread because it was bugging me.
Yes.
About the world speed record that it did. So anyways, so to answer your question, Patrick, it's hard on the meta side, but the other platforms are pretty good. But once we get audience feedback and say, hey, you guys got some bots trying to sell t-shirts. We're like, what? The famous one was
there's enough real veterans out there selling t-shirts.
Right. Right, exactly. And this summer fall time frame, we're looking at opening up the shop WTF Nation on swag drip shop. So don't fucking freak out. There will be some coming out. So if you have somebody from India saying send bobs and bad jeans, bitch lasagna, and you see a WTF Nation emblem on there, that is not us. So we'll get that set up. So anyways, yes, he's been indicted. He's been proven guilty. He's busted. And of course now, and I just looked at the TL on the outer peripheral here on my HUD. My heads up display, and of course, all the Hillary fucking posts are coming out. All the fucking gangster Trump memes are starting to show up. So it's gonna get interesting. All the shit post fucking podcasters that were fucking nowhere. I'll admit it. WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moments were the ones that started a lot of it, with other very few podcasters that started up. Not barring the fucking.
I am not mad about all the memes that will come from.
I love the fucking
I'm
memes.
I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that part at all.
Exactly.
I mean,
more memery.
None of this is going to change the way I vote in any way, shape, or form.
No. Exactly.
Again,
yeah, it doesn't matter. Exactly.
I'm happy about all the memes.
Yeah. It's almost like social media and society lately has been like America's stand-up comedian show. You know what I mean? Just watching fucking how everyone's acting and just flipping it the fuck out. And the AI memes with Jesus and Trump, that's fucking hilarious too. The AI, fucking whatever. So, yeah, we're not going to sit there and cry and rant in a fucking pickup truck sounding like a fucking duck because, I got the duck sitting just over beside me, so I forgot to put it a little closer to me. But anyways, yeah. No, don't worry, Pip. You'll see some WTF Nation Radio stickers. That's happening too. You're going to start seeing some of the olds coming out, so don't fret. We're like an anthill right now that always has
vintage.
Yeah,
vintage, not old. Vintage.
I'm sorry, vintage. Yeah, because then people are going to say
there we go.
old.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, we're seasoned or timeless bumper stickers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all the drama queens out there for both parties. I fucking love watching all the fucking. It's funny as shit. Sorry, it's just the way it is. So yes, he's been proven guilty, or he's been guilty by proven guilty by a jury. So it wasn't like, fucking, I can't help but feel the memes are the evolved political cartoon. Yeah, you're right. And so, yeah, all the fuck, if you go on anything trending right now, any social media platform trending, you'll see fucking no one's above the law, lock him up. Okay, there's a couple things about Blade and Call of Duty. And some Star Wars discourse that Pop Culture Warrior will probably hit tomorrow or next week. But that's about it. So yeah, he's been found guilty. There you go. All the charges. We know what happens. And I think he's going to have an appeal or something like that coming up in July. Just a few days before the fucking Republican primary or convention or whatever. So again, this is not the Monday Edition show. This is just something to bring you up to speed on what's been happening. Because yes, it's kind of a big deal. It's a history-making event. And I, again, fucking find it hilarious that everyone's freaking the fuck out. And there you go. I don't think I can say. Nothing you can say. Nothing you can do. In America.
No.
But I will say this. That precedent has been set. That's it. That precedent has been set.
That's exactly what just happened.
Yep. So now.
It's going to be every prosecutor everywhere. And I'm just like, I don't even want to know what's good. Every
exactly.
5 minutes, you're gonna have a
Exactly.
prosecutor. Oh, I'm gonna indict a president today.
Yep, exactly.
It's not gonna this is just
Yep.
it's just gonna
That's
be
right.
this. All right.
Yep.
Again, I don't talk about this kind of stuff because that's what it's gonna just make me go down a rabbit hole. You guys think there's all sorts of rants on Monday? This is why I don't do Mondays.
I will say this: to Stormy Daniels, I said happy birthday one time to Stormy Daniels one time. There, yes, and everyone was in the chats were laughing. Somebody said pics or it didn't happen, and so I provided pics, and everyone was like, because I said hi. I said happy birthday to Stormy Daniels. I didn't realize it was her. That's the thing. She was fucking sitting next to me, and it was in an airport, and I was upset. She was clearly upset about something, pissed off about how to spend her birthday, and I just kind of like de-escalate, I guess you'd say, just a little bit, just to de-escalate the the situation, because I don't want to say she was getting loud. She was just, you could clearly see she was upset. And I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, well, happy birthday. And she's like, well, thank you. And that was it. And then I'm like, wait a minute. She looks familiar. She looks familiar. What does she look like? Wait a minute. That can't be. No fucking way. That's not her. And I'm like, huh. So I'm like, let me sneak a pic. No. And then as soon as I took a picture, the fucking, you see somebody's side view or something like that, or, oh my gosh, she's not wearing makeup. Okay, that's what it is. Fucking Stormy Daniels. And then fucking I took that's when you guys were breaking balls, say, Pixar didn't happen.
Right. Well, you had the pics.
Yeah, I got the pics. And so, sure as shit, I confirmed it was her birthday. It was the person that I said. And obviously then, but yeah, I was just funny. So I'm not saying there was a connection to this. I'm not saying I'm one or two Kevin Bacons removed from the situation, but I'm just saying I did say happy birthday to her. All right. So,
and that is what caused the verdicts today.
That's what caused the verdict. Exactly that. There was psyopception. It was psyopception. It was you didn't know that you're part of the psyop and all the psyop, and I was doing the psyop for the psyop. Psyopception.
You were zip zapping ghosty boy.
I was zip zapping. Oh great. So now all the MAGA fuckers are gonna come after me going, you did it, Jim. It was your fault. You fucking convict traitor. And great. Here we go.
I'm just letting you know that was a joke in case anybody didn't catch that.
Yeah.
There, I spelled it out for him.
Exactly that. Hang on. Let me throw the disclaimer out here. Hang on.
Stated on W.T.F. Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it.
Go ahead.
And not an official representation of W.T.F. Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold
You gotta do that like 3
separately.
times a show when I'm on.
On this one today, because everyone's going to freak out, because the best part of the PSYOP is you'll believe you're in a PSYOP, except that's not the PSYOP that you're actually in, but the PSYOP where we let you think you're in a PSYOP. There you go. PSYOP session.
I should have been a psyop.
Yeah, you should have been a PSYOP or two. You'd have been a good one. You're just a mean freaking first sergeant, detachment sergeant, and ops NCO. Fuck, you're mean. No taskings go past you. So, anyways, so now that we got that out of the way, people are gonna freak out now and just take that sound bite. And I was just when I did the American Grit podcast with Tim Jensen, I told him, fuckers are gonna take bits and pieces of this podcast and just like smash it together to make it sound like I'm saying the most craziest shit that I'm gonna have everybody pissed off at us. So. Okay, so now we can talk. Can we talk Army news? I think the opening monologue was all right.
I think we can do it.
Okay, so
Let's do it.
If you are on Fort Moore right now, everybody's on notice. How about that? Do you think that's good enough? That's a good threat. Now we can threaten you on that one. If you are on Fort Moore, you are on fucking notice. Not you specifically, the listener, but individuals that possibly were involved in the stealing, the heisting, the grabbing of 31 M17 pistols.
How many?
31 pistols, dude.
31.
31. 31. 31.
I cannot count that high.
31 pistols. The Department of the Army's Criminal Investigation Division is offering award up to $5,000 for credible information leading to the recovery of 31 missing M17 pistols, or for information leading to the rest of the persons involved responsible for the theft. The pistols were reported missing from the Crescent's Consolidated Equipment Pool located on Fort Moore. I'm just going to say, this is fucking, I'm going to throw some psyopception here. This is an inside job. This is definitely an inside job. You don't fucking just lose. I could see a couple of onesies and twosies.
And an extra part or 3.
Yeah, an extra part. Yeah. Well, because the CCE is a it's like where you fucking turn all your equipment in and fucking work on some shit, and it's also some it is exactly that. David says it is an inside job. And I mean, just like when you're turning stuff to EMS. I mean, we've had that issue before with equipment going into EMS or third shot for weapons, and there's a paperwork shuffle where they say they don't have the weapon, and they find the paperwork, and they say, yeah, we do. And then it's just like you said, onesies or twosies. But 30 fucking one. And at least if you're going to fucking steal some weapons, steal some good ones. I mean, don't fucking, I shouldn't say that. I have several, I have Sig Sauer products, and the SIGs are, I've had 0 issues with the Pistola. I think it's an operator issue. It's an operator issue, I think. And so on May 16th, the Southern Field Office received notification that 31 M17s were reported missing from the CCEP. And the pistols are believed to have been gone missing in the months between March and May 2024. And of course, CID is acting. Now that QR code works. I goofed with it. It works. So if you see it on the screen, go ahead and hit up the screen and pew pew, zip zap that thing. And then, of course, the CID reserves their discretion to award the full or lesser amount based on the quality of the information. Now, here's the thing, dude. I think
I will say that this is a pretty small window that they went missing in for once.
Right. Well, also a small reward, dude. What the fuck? I mean, we complain. Now, look, the Army Jim Laporta did a damn good fucking report on missing weapons that ended up in criminal hands, right? And we fucking freak out. God damn it, this is a societal issue. Now I got to bring a little bit of money to this shit. And we always talk about gun control. We always talk about keeping our arms. We can't even fucking keep 31 fucking pistols. I think the reward, honestly, should be higher. And I think there should be, your ass is going to get slammed. So you better fucking turn this shit in because you're stealing government property. Go ahead and list the charges. Of course, now I'm going to have all the fucking gun nuts that are overdoing it on the, you don't believe in the Second Amendment and gun rights and rah. And that's not the case. Don't fucking steal from the government, and don't fucking steal our weapons. Don't these weapons here, dude. I'm telling you. And oh, by the way, the inbox is open, and inbox is discreet, and it should be at least exactly that. What happened to sensitive items checks? What happened to that? And I think there should be more. I think the war should be higher.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That this is only, it says between March and May. So it looks like that's how they found it. Like,
right.
If they missed one, they only missed April's.
Well, a lot of people are in the comments are saying contracted civilian run. I'm going to say it right now. I'll say it. It's the fucking Benning Mafia that retired out of there that works in those fucking places. And I'm just saying, I'm saying it. That's why I'm saying it's an inside job. I retired Army Sergeant Major Ken Ramos, also known as ICE on U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. I'm merely providing a hypothesis on what's happening, so that way people don't say, to come after me, try to sue me to say that I have slandered, defamed, whatever the fuck you want to call it, butthurt, because I told them that was an inside job. More likely it was probably a retired or a contracted person who used to work there that knew the system enough to steal 31 fucking pistols.
And when you say the Benning Mafia, that is not unique to Benning. That is every major installation.
Yes, yeah. Well, I kind of have beef with the Benning Mafia because, like I said, we've had issues, and you've seen it to the inbox of women that were infantry soldiers, going through getting fucking sexually assaulted and not reported. Also, the fucking weird deaths and cover-ups, the fucking bullshit that Major General Donahoe had to go through with the, and so it's kind of like. In my experience working the inbox at WTF Moments, Benning has had that. It's had that mark of not providing the greatest training center for all soldiers, and of course U.S. Army Airborne, but one of the jump master schools, Ranger School, yada yada yada, maneuver center of excellence, yada yada yada. I'm not talking about the quality of good products that come out. It's just the fact that in my experience, it's always been because someone covers some shit up that comes out on a social media page.
And the one other thing I wanted to bring up, because you were talking about, I wanted to kind of look at like how much CID actually rewards, there's a whole like web page, their CID, like the resource and rewards. Like the largest reward they have up here, period, is $50,000, and that's for information on the death of Specialist Martinez.
Yes.
Like that's the largest one.
Yep.
So most of them are not like big at all. Like
No.
I don't know like
I think-
where they get their budget.
I think CID. I think CID for the reward should take it from soldiers that have committed crimes. So like if you when they say forfeiture of all pay entitlements, bam, that goes into the pool. Deductions and pay deductions and fines, bam, that goes in the pool. When you when you get a ticket and you got to pay it, bam, it goes in the pool. You know what I mean? It's funded by the soldier. You know what I mean? So funded by, well, I guess you'd say funded by the shitbags that fucking are trying to find shitbags.
Because all of these that are larger like that, the 25 and 50,000 are all for missing or murdered soldiers.
Right.
All the
right.
equipment like do not go up higher than maybe $10,000.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I mean, at least they're using their money, for people more.
Yeah. I think, but see, that's the thing though. The Army always looks at the equipment. I'll be honest with you. I mean, there's situations the Army, they do care about people, but in situations, when it comes to aircraft or tanks, they will say, oh, is the aircraft okay? You know what I mean? That's the big sargism that the Army has that I think when it comes to the weapons, they should take it more seriously. Not just have it 5,000. I mean, let me pull that shit back up. $5,000 for 31 weapons.
Right.
That like Holly just broke down the math, the beer math on there. It's like $700. It's a 21K loss.
I mean,
so 21
yeah, and
loss.
how much are each of these are worth each?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
See.
Yeah, exactly. How much are they worth? And I'm telling you, man, fucking ever since I just, that whole changing of hands, and and somebody brought up another good point, and I was like, oh, that's a good point too. Maybe there was a period when the base vault alarm system was down, and I think, maybe it was purposely. Again, another hypothesis. Maybe it was purposely deactivated. Maybe it was quote unquote down. You know what I mean? You know how when you fly overseas, you've been there, and we end up in like Spain, and all of a sudden the aircraft's down for a couple days, and you're stuck in the fucking airfield, but the pilots go fuck off in Spain, and you see them doing selfies of them on the beach and shit. But then you're like stuck in the fucking airfield, or like in Poland, like that fucking engineer battalion that we posted on the main page. So again, it's just like there's so much fucking. That's a good point about the period when the base vault alarm was down. I don't think. Well, maybe it was down on purpose. Maybe it was part of the. Maybe it was part of the heist.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe it was part of the heist.
I know. We're giving a lot of credit here, though, for that many people involved. And
of course, yeah. I don't want to talk about there. Of course, there's the Matt Damon factor. What if it was like legit? Like there was a cart of them that just came in from the factory and was put in the back of a truck, and you had Joe Bob. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just put these in the back, and then forget about it, and then they fall off the back. You know what I mean?
I mean, that is a real possibility that all 31 of these are in a box somewhere. And like they're still in that building too.
Oh yeah, or in the bottom of a river or something like that on accident, or on the side of a fucking training area. Now, while this was happening, don't think I didn't fucking talk about this. Everyone's gonna be like, "What are you doing about?" An officer lost a pistol on Fort Johnson at JRTC. Oh, I didn't report it for almost 48 hours. So the entire training area had to get fucking a lot of shit got taken apart. But also at the same time, there was missing Miles equipment on JRTC as well, along with this fucking pistol. This pistol that was lost, just one M17 was not accounted for about 72 hours before finally it was like admitted that it was lost on the sensitive items report. Now, on that case specifically, if that was a fucking Joe, that kid would be fucking slammed. Hands across the fuck America, and there would be fucking some people in trouble. So to this day, right now, U.S. Army WTF moments and WTF Nation Radio, we've not been updated on what the status of that missing pistol or the officer that fucking lost it. Again, of course, DMs are open. DMs are always secured. I just think again, it's kind of fucking funny. No, I shouldn't say that. It's not funny. It's a discipline issue. Sorry. Sorry, had to throw that discipline thing in there.
Right.
So with the booty cap,
Such lack of discipline.
with a booty cap and a beard.
Mhm.
So at any rate, so that
Probably some tattoos.
probably some tattoos, black socks. Just like Vargas throwing his fucking video out. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, so I think, hey, look, man, it's, yeah, good point, Gary. How much is the Army's reputation is worth? What do you do to those standards? What do you, so, okay, we have 31 pistols missing at Fort Moore. We have a pistol missing at JRTC, and hush, 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 no one's talking about it. Then what? Blasphemy, it's a beard issue. Yeah, exactly that.
I don't know. The reputation for that one missing, JRTC is probably worse than the 31 missing.
At the warehouse, because at the warehouse you could probably find a glitch or legit. This is me. I think it's an inside job. There's me.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like I said, it's either legit, like all 31 of those are in a box somewhere, lost, or they're stolen.
Yeah.
Right, by one person.
Yep.
All right, so that is one person, most likely one person doing the very wrong thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That is one crime. At JRTC, how many people are keeping it quiet that this officer lost his weapon?
Right.
And if it would have been that soldier, they would have already gotten the Article 15 and would be on extra duty while they're out there looking for it.
Fuck yeah, man. The troops would have been busted and they would have been slammed. They would have been, it would have been all on fucking, it'd have been on their fucking, those notes that they have when they, Phantom Justice, one of their crime pages. And
then how many, I don't know what creed it would say that fair and impartial comes into it. I know it came in mine. I'm sure it came in like those other leaders. Is like, like that officer lost his weapon. Yeah, I'm sure. Those officers appointed over him and like worked with him are just ignoring it somehow and just have a whole new double standard.
Right, exactly.
Whole new double standard.
Exactly. So someone says, how far back does this go? Okay, so May 21st was when we got the report about the miles being missing. So approximately someone from First BCT 10th Mountain misplaced $36,000 worth of miles. The miles gear, the little laser thing. And on top of that, so while they were going through everyone's fucking connexes to find out, this was going on at the same time that a fucking pistol was missing in the box as well. And supposedly a company commander, now I'm getting this update right now as we speak. A company commander lost his M17 at the BSA on Geronimo DZ and set up false SI reports and false SI checks for 72 fucking hours. Dude, his ass needs to get relieved.
No, falsifying records on top of losing a weapon.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, so fuck that. So there you go. And apparently 10th Mountain is still looking for it. And everyone's like, here, I was going to post this thing, but no, it's going to reveal. I don't want to reveal the inbox and reveal PERSEC. Sorry, we're not going to do that. So apparently 10th Mountain is still looking for the M17. One of our 10th dropped out of the burb during the flight because those things have legs, and did y'all cut the lock outside the top box? Multiple locks were cut. That's what the fucking troops are saying. So the smoke pit, doesn't say pick a lock. I was about ready to say the smoke pit has been alive and vaping with all the talk. There you go. So that's the those are the sources that we got from. So the whole first brigade, first BCT 10th Mountain, they called it dumping day before flights. We're looking for that fucking M17. So exactly, they're all Mexico, or somebody said they're probably some meth head in Barstow. JRTC, wrong meth heads. We're talking about Louisiana redheads. We're talking about Louisiana redheads, not redheads, meth heads. Boy, sorry.
Found that and just threw it in the back of his pickup truck, and it's still back.
He's like, oh man, sorry, I got redheads on the mind right now. I don't know why. Somebody was sending me some fucking. There's this flapper.net. These guys on social media, they do Friday cloth off, and they're making fun of the Indian guys that tell women to take their cloth off. and post bobs and vagines and bitch lasagna. And there's a redhead on there that's very voluptuous. And I'm like, yeah, there you go. So again, yeah. So a meth head in Louisiana is probably like, yeah, man, look at what would a meth head in Louisiana sound like? I was sounding like a Barstow meth head for a minute. You want a pistol? I don't know how to fucking meth head in Louisiana would talk.
Oh, I can't do a meth head Cajun accent.
Exactly. Fort Moore, that's Georgia. That's Columbus, Georgia. That's different. Y'all see these fucking pistols right here? Hey, yeah, buddy. And next thing you know, they're going to post it on Facebook Marketplace. And the next thing you know, we're going to be like, you want some goods? Yes, Holly. Fort Johnson is Fort Polk. Fort Benning is now Fort Moore.
Yeah.
I still think it should have been called Fort Alwyn Cash, but that's just me. I don't want to fucking cause that fucking controversy again because people got upset. So anyways, yeah, so that was just in. Company commander losses M17 at the BSA on Geronimo DZ and sent out false SI reports for 72 hours. So that's one pistol missing. So there we go. There you have it. No, I'm not going to do an impression of a Cajun trying to sell a pistol because I don't even know how to Cajun sell it. I speak a little bit of French, but I'm not going to fucking go off and.
Well, it's just it's like Southern French, Spanish, everything, but it's none of the above either.
With gumbo, yes.
Like
with gumbo,
yes,
might be pissed off at me because I'm going to throw some gumbo references in there. But yeah, everyone says Leesville, yeah, exactly. I don't know. I like going to those training areas. I don't understand that. I was like, well, I mean, being from out west, anyways, Barstow was kind of like, it was kind of like being at home a little bit. But fucking Fort Polk at the time didn't seem like it. Yeah, exactly that, David. It does. Sounds like a couple of racks of pistols. Actually, I think it's about those little carrying cases that's got those rows of pistols in it. That's what I think it was. And I think there's like 15 in the rack, and you open them up. And I'm not saying I know how to do that, but I don't know how pistols are stored. I'm just providing, of course, pure hyperbole and hypothesis and what possibly could have happened. But yeah, there we go. All right, the next. Are we ready for the next? Oh wait, we got to take a break. It's break time. You ready for a break?
Yeah.
Or do you want to push through?
Yes.
Okay, take a break right quick.
Or like a real quick break.
Yeah, real quick break. All right, we're gonna take a break right quick, and we'll be we'll take a break, and then as a matter of fact, I'll even cut the music to one song.
Yeah.
I'll cut it. As a matter of fact, I'll cut the longest song out, and then there we go. Let's see, do. So that way we could have just that one song in the bumpers. And there we go. So smoke them if you got them. Refill your glasses or your sweet tea or your fucking your drink, your bourbon or your coffee. Or you can just listen to music and we'll be right back. So shots.
Shut.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Nothing feels the same. Let it all be Facebook Live. I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
And we're back. With the deets from the streets. It's Sergeant's Time. Your Army LPD-centric bullshit session, I guess you would say, for our senior NCOs smoke pits. Do senior NCOs even have smoke pits? No, no, we have cigar bars. Yes. Second half, last half of the Sergeant's Time. A lot of Monday edition combos coming into this, but we're gonna fight it. We're not gonna tolerate that shit. Anywho, let's let the comments in here. Where's let the bodies hit the floor? Hey, you know, every time we play music that people say we are allowed to play, Meta and YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. Actually, not Twitter. Twitter's been pretty cool, or X, I should say. They get pissed off and say that we don't have the rights and all that. But then again, we get banned a lot in Belarus and Russia because we shitpost on Ivan a lot. And so there you go. The next story we're talking about here. This story right here. I'm hang on. Can you hear me, Spanky? Spanky, you there? Can you hear me? So we got some talk here. Look to get some comms. Let's see. Oh, let me see. Hang on. Cheer. I'll work this right now. I will do this and fix this. See if we can get Spanky on there. You're gonna have to handle some dead air. Shut up. There we go. At any rate, so what was I gonna say? So the there we go. I think I'm back. I think I can get Spanky. Spanky should be coming. So I'm seeing some clickety clicks there. Okay, so the next story we're going to talk about, and Spanky will jump in and join us once I hear her squawk. Then I will unmute her mic so that way she's not and all that. This next story we're going to talk about here. All right, there's a story currently. What's up, Spanky? I didn't want you to break squelch.
So sorry.
No, you're good. So the next story we're talking about is a story out of the 101st Airborne Division out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Yeah. So this story right here has got us fucking. I'm just gonna say this story is fucking sus. Early this week,
Very.
Yeah, it's there was a soldier that was found, and she was being laid to rest. Now here's the thing that pisses me off. I'm kind of frustrated with them right now. Is that normally we get notifications of when a soldier is passed or a soldier has been lost. Immediately we'll get like the notifications for a funeral. So that way, once we do get the notifications for a funeral or service, we can post that and share from whatever social media platform the funeral or service is. This has been like really fucking dodgy for us. And we've got nothing. So, Katya Duenas Aguilar is going to be laid to rest in her hometown, Mesquite, Texas, tomorrow. And this is a quote I'm quoting from the 101st. We again express our deepest sympathies to her family and all those that loved her. We will continue to prioritize our support and resources to PFC Dueñas Aguilar's family during this difficult time. Honoring the fallen is our most sacred responsibilities. Those rendering honors attending the funeral will include her friends, fellow soldiers, and commanders from the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, where she served as an information technology specialist. Earlier this week, the Clarksville Police Department announced that their Special Homicide Unit and Army CID agents are actively following leads in the ongoing investigation. The 101st continues to urge anyone with information regarding PFC Dueñas Aguilar's death to please contact Detective Hofinga at 931-648-0656, extension 5720. To remain anonymous and eligible for a cash reward. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop that blurb that if anyone, please, I'm going to drop that blurb in there for please. The reward has been raised up to at least $55,000 from the United League of United Latin American Citizens and her family. So announced that any reward information could lead to the arrest and conviction, with $55,000 would be the reward. Now look, dude, I fucking hate. Go ahead.
I was just like, everything, they're like, it seems like, I get like you need to withhold information for investigations, but this just seems very
Vanessa Guillen.
like withholding. Yeah, there you go.
Again. Yeah, I'll say it. Fucking,
Yeah.
It seems like it's Vanessa Guillen-ish. Information. I'm gonna tell you what, you guys, gals in the WTF Nation. Anything you got, any tips, any information you have, let us know, and we will pass it for you. And that way, there's no attribution. We will be your filter. Because, like I said, that she was murdered. They've classified this as a homicide. So I honestly think, again, Army PAOs piss me off sometime, because I think in their efforts to not look bad, they fuck up everything. When they could just post, they could just post the information. They say, hey, look, we have this information here. This is what's going on. This is what happened. These are the 5 W's. And blah, 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 blah. We will keep you posted on what's been going on. Blah, 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 blah. Have a presser. Have somebody come out from the command and say, yeah, we're here to have a press conference out in front of anybody. As a matter of fact, we got people in the audience right now that are saying that it was not in the local news. This I'm going to tell you what. Anything that has to do with 101st and Fort Campbell, Nashville News is all over that shit. It's like they love to see that fucking, I don't want to say they love some of it. Well, I'll admit it. Some of them like to see the fucking military drama. Some of them will like to get that fucking hot tip for their fucking journalistic efforts. So they will post everything and anything about a case and real quick post that shit up fast. Faster than some of the other stories that we've seen. And that's my frustration with Army PAOs. You could call us up and we will be more than happy to work with you. Send us a message, email KenIron@ArmyWTFMoments.com, and I will, or fucking contact at WTF Nation Radio. We got no problem having you come on and do a little presser, answer some questions, give us an update, because like you said, working in the dark and being all fucking vague and shit, it goes right back to Vanessa Guillen. Right back to it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm reading it on their local news like channels right now. That's what I was trying to find to see it. Like, yeah, it's on their local news channels. Like,
it is now.
This exact statement is literally what's in, like, on like the local news affiliates, like WPSD, all the ones around there. That it's literally exactly what, almost word for word.
You know, and I think I think the
there's
biggest,
not much.
No, I'm saying, but I think if you get ahead of it, that was the whole reason of the same thing that I thought we would have fucking learned from Vanessa Guillen's event and her murder. I thought if you just fucking put the information out, I feel like fucking, what was it, Rocky, when he's like, in that one fucking, throw the damn towel, fucking do something, fucking post something, say something. Don't wait until we start getting fucking information that's all fucking conjecture, that's all about fucking rumors and drama, and then all of a sudden all that is going to get swayed, and then by the time the surface gets to the fucking top, Then it's all of us. Now people look at the organization like, are you sure? Are you sure you're not lying? That's bullshit. No, I don't think so. We don't trust you. David, it's got a good point. Any service member missing for an extended period of time should be national news.
I mean, I agree. But she's not missing.
No, she's not. Yeah,
No, that's I mean, that's.
I think what you're saying is any.
I mean, LULAC is involved now too, and this is just going to get bigger and bigger. And again, you're exactly right. It's like they can't tell you everything, but just stop being so like shady. Like if you don't know, say there's nothing to tell.
Right.
Like
right.
There's just another mother, and that's just what's like. That's. I just feel so bad for that mother.
I know. Every time we cover the story, Spank, it always seems to be like you would think there'd be some lessons learned or some shit like that, and it's like, fuck, dude, fucking say something. Fucking don't fucking hold shit back. Don't fucking think that you can't talk to us. All of the DMs all of our shit's secured. We'll be more than happy to talk to anybody. It's just fucking frustrating. So
it very much is.
I don't think anybody can. I don't know. Without all the specific details, and like I said, the inbox has been flooding with the story. But hey, can you please talk about it? Can you please discuss it? Can you please, point this out? I'll do it again. I'll post that shit again. The story, dude, just come out there and say it, because that's all we're getting. Any information, blah 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 blah.
And then they just made it sound even worse. But okay, so now the Special Homicide Unit is getting involved. Okay, so that just tells me way more than what you should have probably just said. I'm just like, okay, so that just puts the visual in anybody that knows what Special Homicide Units investigate.
Right, exactly.
And I'm like, so fucking say something, or just don't.
Say she was murdered. Say she was murdered. Yeah. So I'll fucking say it. The reason why we got a homicide unit attached to this, assigned to this, is because she was murdered.
No, a special homicide unit,
yeah.
Not just a homicide unit. That just means that this is either a domestic violence case or a sexual assault case.
Bingo.
Like, and I'm like,
exactly that. There's details that we're not going to post just yet, because I want to get with the fucking PAO, and this is a notice to the PAO. You can hit us up. You hit us up once. So I'm just wondering why have you not hit us back? So there you go. We're more than happy to discuss some shit and get some people on here. Maybe do a presser. We'll share your fucking videos or anything. At least let us know what's going on with a funeral, for God's sakes. Jesus Christ. And you were saying about the that other kid that had the highest reward for CID, and that was the kid that was his head was found instead. That paratrooper from the 82nd, and all of his buddies went to go hang out, and then he went missing, and all of his buddies were there. They were all fucking drinking, having a good time, and then he's missing. Like, you don't know what the fuck he's at. Fucking right. Just seems like there's some fucking setup shit there too. Don't get. Right. I'll get fucking all. I'll put the fucking tinfoil oil on that. I'll fucking tinfoil oil. Okay, I'll put the tinfoil on that. Didn't mean to say it like that. But at any rate. That's it. That's fucking. I don't know what else to fucking say, other than the fact that being fucking, like you said, it sounds like you got a good point, Spanky. It sounds like you're being shady when you're not providing the details up front like that. We like to, we like to extend this, and then we're assigning a homicide unit. Well, fuck, what happened? Say she was fucking murdered. Don't. The families deserve it, because the families are wondering what the fuck is going on too. Why do you need a fucking suicide? Why do you need a homicide unit? So, Sergeant Major, stand down. Something. Sergeant Major, stand down. Okay, so sorry, go ahead.
I didn't know she had a son.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep.
Yeah.
She had a kid.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I was trying to look at this stuff. I was looking to see if it made the local news here, like in her town, is what I was trying to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, like mesquite. That was what I was trying to find. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking for some. Let me see if there's any. I'm looking for other details like that either. So, I don't know what to say. Other than the fact that y'all need to fucking talk to us and shit, man. Just fucking let us know what's going on. Just us as in the audience, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I made you stand down. Yeah. Speaking of which, look, we've been got a lot of notifications about DFACs and stuff. And holy shit, we got the app up, right? We got
the Hots and Cots
app. I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, how do I say this? Okay, U.S. Army WTF Moments at WTF Nation Radio is your messenger, your outlet to provide out news and give you news. But we also work behind the scenes with other individuals. When they ask us for this information, we collab with Hots and Cots. So and I'll just do this blanket. I'm shotgun blasting this. Y'all need to behoove. Form a horseshoe or what the freak? Who the freak? Who the freak made that fucking fish in the microwave? Anyways, don't get mad at us when we tell you to go to Hots and Cots, because that is the database. That's the database for us to get those metrics, because for a while, and Spanky will tell you this, I busted my ass on this shit for a long time doing the mold and doing the DFACs and posting and working up fucking task force shit, and it almost made me mad. I even lashed out at you a couple of times, Becky, so I apologize, because some of the shit that we were working for, the DFACs and the fucking the barracks and stuff like that, it got fucking frustrating. Even some of our fans too, that now we're friends, that now we're working with some of the stuff, like Heather Elizabeth, she working with her as well. That app that we have for Hots and Cots is essential for a centralized point to report this stuff. So when we say, hey, check this out, check out this app. This app is set. Matter of fact, I'm gonna fuck. Do I gotta plug this shit again? Here we go. Let me. Here we go again. Here, like the boy goes. Here we go. There we go. Pew. Hots and Cots app. There you go. See it? There you go. Right. Hang on. Let me close some of this stuff right here. Okay. So the Hots and Cots app. So there we go. They post on here, on Meta, on Facebook. When I say here, I mean they post on their app. They also post on Facebook, and they post on Twitter. And you can see right now, people have gotten upset because they posted, and we send them right. If you're complaining about facilities, it's going to Hots and Cots. If you're complaining about a finance office, it's going to Hots and Cots. If you're complaining about name your fucking facility that's helping out with the DMV, it's going to Hots and Cots. If it's barracks and bowls, it's going to Hots and Cots. Now,
that breakfast does look good. Sorry.
I fucking want an omelet now. Look at that shit. Look at that chow.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I think I'm gonna make up an omelet for me and the boy. He prefers omelets and pancakes as opposed to just.
And I've been to U.S. Army Garrison Dago's DFAC on Camp Henry. It's been a while, but I've been there.
I heard it's a pretty baller ass fucking DFAC from what I've been hearing. But you see right there that's what it. That is what the data is being provided to you, the customer, you guys being the client, of course, and you guys can see exactly that. Now, in working with Unison sounds like a fucking cow or something like that. You want some Unison? You want some Unison steaks? You want some Unison steaks? What the fuck's a Unison? Yeah, sorry. English is my second language.
Venison, but just one.
Stop making fun of my Stop making fun of my bad English. So, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been working with Senator Ossoff. Oh God, I can't even say that fast. Can you say that 5 times fast? I've been able to work with Senator Ossoff's office. I can't even say it. English is our second language. Damn it! Don't fuck with me.
The office of Senator. Or Senator whose office?
Senator Ossoff's office. I can't even. Dude, I feel like Biden fucking trying to read a teleprompter. I promise. Senator Ossoff's.
We've already done politics tonight.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So Senator Ossoff's office, the office of Senator Ossoff out of Georgia is there. I'm going to say it my way because I'm speaking backwards because of my English is my second language. Today I had an opportunity to chat with his office about the quality of life of junior service members. While I can't chat specifics, I can share that he is working on a bipartisan legislation to improve quality of life for service members. This is huge, and huge that Hots and Cots is being used in these conversations. Now, mind you, this is one effort. U.S. Army WTF Moments is also working with Senator Ossoff's office. Ooh, I just said it right. I almost say it again. That was a good roll. We work with them too. That was the big freaking report that I was not really stressing about, but damn, I do that big ass report. So everyone's asking, it doesn't really work. It's not really good at. Well, look, this is the dashboard for Hots and Cots. This is legit real time information that the dashboard is provided to us. And matter of fact, you could. I know that. Hang on, let me expand that a little bit. But sorry, we're doing arts and crafts today. There we go. Graphics. We got graphics. Hey, ooh, look at the graphics.
There's pink on it.
Yeah, there's pink on it. There we go. So as you can see, there's already a listing of facilities already that has information provided to Hots and Cots. We were not bullshitting you guys when we say use the app, because it is going to ensure that this legislation that gets pushed forward, bipartisan, of course. Now, mind you, I'm not going to tell you what you could look up yourself who Senator Ossoff is, but you can see the demographics, you can see the average overall rating, and some of the defects. And there's 314 reports. So you have helped. You have helped when you not the ones that are fighting me in the inbox, but you have helped us when we posted or we say go to the app. This is why, and this is the reason why. I think he's got some more. See, these are the hots. That's what he has for the ratings there. I mean, you can find this, of course, on the Hots and Cots Facebook page or the Twitter page. And what's the other one? There's another one here. There's another Barracks Cots.
I love data. This is making me so happy.
I know, right? Stares an intensified vision of ops R majoring and ops and COs. Look at this shit, man. I like this stuff. Who the freak? So this is some good information. So again, don't get mad at us. It's mostly me, anyways, pushing the Hots and Cots app inside the inbox. So I just want to make sure everybody gets it. Don't get mad at us when we tell you.
Well, the other thing, and just when I say this, not just pushing the app. I can sit there and say I love data all the time, but the people that love data more than me are the people that like fund budgets and stuff like that. If you can prove to them, like, hey, this is why I need you to give me money, when it comes up to those congressmen and stuff, they like to give it to you. Then you can't just say, I'm like, I want money because I want to make things better. You have to show them, like, with pretty graphics and data.
Yeah, pretty graphics. Like as I was saying, arts and crafts with data that actually has substantiated data backed up and feedback cooperated with another organization like us in unison. There you go. Not unison. In unison. I sound like fucking.
Just one venison.
Just one venison, please. Yeah, exactly that.
That's in unison.
In unison. I'm gonna tell my hunting buddies. You want some unison? What the fuck did you just say? You want some unison? What?
Just,
one deer. In unison. In unison.
We make up words.
Exactly.
If you would like to learn the language, I'll do
exactly. We're not talking about Nissen noodles. We're talking about unison or in unison. Everybody knows Shin Ramen's the best anyway. So,
absolutely.
But anyways, but like you were saying, Spanky, the data is what people want to see, because when we sit in front and I'm FaceTiming with only a half. I'm wearing a half polo shirt or something like that because I'm wearing Ranger panties. But when the time comes when I have to go before Congress and say, sir, here's what we're providing. Here's the data, blah, 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 blah. Here's the information. Hots and Cots will be there. WTF Moments will be there. And we'll be able to provide this data for that office to, for them to go, yep, our DFAC infrastructure sucks. Our barracks infrastructure sucks. What else can we got? Now, if you notice, there's a picture.
Or they'll all see, like, why is it really good in Daegu and not on Cavazos?
Right.
Like, because we are spending $23 a head per day in Daegu and $13 at Cavazos. that's I'm pulling those numbers out of the air.
Of course,
but they can see that.
Right.
That's
right. No, you're right because
not doing bear math tonight.
Please no bear math because then I hate mathing. That one time we did bear mathing on BAS, it was so. And this is another thing too is that because
still hurts.
Well, that was a crazy show. People get mad because we were doing that. Due to the fact that we always hear about this is why my BAS is being taken away, and I'll be honest with you, if it's a fucking scam, just like housing. The soldiers are being paid BAS and being paid BAH, but it's taken out and given to the DFACs or given to privatized housing. If it's, if you're paying for this shit, bro, you should be getting gourmet chow. You should be getting the best fucking chow on the fucking planet that the Air Force doesn't go, because everyone says, like David said, the word on the street is that the Air Force have always had the baller DFACs. I will say this. 1-4 Infantry out of Hohenfels, Germany, and Wiesbaden Army Air Base, which I think they call it something else now. They call it another Clashes Cake and Serve or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it was, but Wiesbaden Air Base has been renamed. That DFAC, Camp Arifjan DFAC, and then I will say this: the galley on Camp Lemonnier has got those have been my 4. I will find. Matter of fact, I took some recipe cards from a couple of those places. I'm not saying I took them, but I asked the cook, hey, or the boss, hey, can I get a copy of this card or something like that? Why? What are you doing? Why do you want to take it? It's like I just want to do this for my own stuff. And then I would, dude, some of the best. I will say the best Philly cheesesteak sandwiches I had were in Africa, at a galley in Camp Lemonnier. You'll notice and I got the little other arts and crafts. You'll notice on the very end of the image here, you see other facilities. Hots and Cots is also working with getting facilities. I don't want to say dimes dropped on, but not so sure on Clay Concern. Okay, yeah, I don't know what it is either. Yeah, Gary, I don't remember. It's been a minute. Back when I was in Germany, it was Wiesbaden Air Base. Then it became Wiesbaden Army Airfield back in the day, I tell you. And I'm old, so I can do imitations of old people. But at any rate, you could see he's now added to other facilities. Again, if you're having issues with the app or you're having problems with the app, just hit us in the inbox and say, hey, I'm having problems with the app, and we will immediately contact the app guy, and he will be able to provide those deets as well. So again, don't fight with the admins. Don't get all mad when you're like, oh, no, but you guys need to post it now. We will post it. However, if you help us help you, we can provide. There we go. I'm starting to sound like customer service. Let us help you. Let us help help you, and ensure that your customer experience with all Army facilities are used with the Hots and Cots app. There you go. There's my there's my plug.
That's better than disclaimer tonight. You get two disclaimers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. Now, the reason why I say that is because even on the Hots and Cots app, apparently over in Tower Barracks, Germany, the vehicle registration times, and of course all the randos, and actually people are coming into the fucking chats and telling us that we shouldn't be posting this. I really hate that. Look, if something's fucking broken, don't get mad, don't get offended. We're identifying what the fucking issue is. Fix it. 3 weeks to get a fucking vehicle, to just get an appointment to get your vehicle registered in fucking Germany in some locations. And soldiers, like 10, 15 soldiers lined up at 500. Matter of fact, let me pull a quote up here. Where was it? Yeah, because anytime it's facilities or Hots and Cots stuff, I'm the one that makes the posts. Mm-hmm. So Tower Barracks, Germany vehicle registration currently takes about 3 weeks plus to get an appointment to register your vehicles. Walk-in days have 10 to 15 soldiers lined up 0500 3 hours before they open in hopes to get seen. So the question that was posted, this a garrison management issue, or does Klaus need to get on the stick? Now, I'll be honest with you, but being in the time that I've stayed there in Germany, I'm going to tell you what, that German holidays, Klaus time, breaks and stuff like that, It's always been, that was like the most stressful amount. And I was a senior NCO at the time. Well, it was Buck Sergeant, Joe, and then senior NCO. To get your vehicle registered was the biggest pain in the ass. That was like you were about ready to fight. You almost might as well have taken fucking leave or a fucking 4-day pass or something to get your vehicle registered or go to another city. And then there you go. Send us pictures that have the issue that has been resolved. That's the thing. We never get that. The audience, I'm going to say this too, David. The audience is real quick to point out some shit that needs to be fixed, but once it's fixed, we don't ever get an update.
Yeah. I mean, and that's not just a unique to the Army thing. That's everywhere,
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, like everybody will bitch, complain anything about when something is wrong. But, and the main page doing a lot of good, like showing the good sides, like,
of course,
they're doing the right thing.
Of course.
But you're 9 times out of 10, if anybody's sending anything in to anywhere, it's going to be about what's wrong,
right?
Not what's right.
Right. That's why it's called WTF moments, not everything's right moments.
Yes, exactly. I mean, like the page would have died in 2009.
Yeah, everything's fucking right moments.
We will run out of content.
There's no need to. That's why it's called U.S. Army WTF moments. Not everything's right WTF. Not everything's right moments, and then everything's grand and great.
Right.
But like I let me see. Where's another one?
And it's not just, and that's it, and that's very similar, like in Korea as well. So it's just like, I know the solution. I really do.
What's that?
Rewrite the SOFA so more military spouses can work.
Oh, there you go. Rewrite the SOFA. That I was about to say. Rewrite the SOFA so Klaus is not being, bound to our forces to the so that way. Hey, change the SOFA agreement to like fine. We'll ship our own fucking DMV over here.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of military spouses that would be willing to work there.
I wouldn't mind taking a good, cool GS job out there, fucking to hang out, to be in charge of a DMV, and also the Germans got a racket with their what they call a TÜV system, which was that everything has to be. You can't like have mutters and shit like on a German vehicle. You can't modify it unless it comes with an accessory that is made by the manufacturer. You can't have that's why you don't see lifted trucks and shit like that in Germany. That's why you don't see, because they have their laws. They're German. I'm gonna tell you what they get. I will say this: the best times that I had in overseas was living in Germany for a while, almost 10 years there. And I fucking had a blast there, but that was the biggest complaint ever was spouses not being able to work. All 8 of them that I have or had, all my ex-wives couldn't work there because of their job-specific niche was not in there or whatever. Now people are gonna break balls about how many divorces I've had, but I don't care. And then the hours. Klaus doesn't need to be fucking in charge of vehicle registration. He could be there to translate some shit, but as far as like having some GSs and stuff like that. But then you run into the GS mafia. If you said, hey, Ice, Spanky, do you want to work in Germany to be a GS 10s or 11s or whatever, and a sustainable COLA, and we'll provide housing and all this other shit for you to be in Germany, to be a DMV guy? Bro, I will do that shit 24. I will work 12 fucking hours for that shit. You know what I mean? Obviously not weekends, but I would be there.
No, but again, the soldiers would get taken care of if you have enough staff. And somebody like you or anybody that's over there actually running it, hiring enough staff to man the desk. That would be the temporary staff that's not PCS'd over there, or they PCS and are just working over there like 2 or 3 years while they're soldiers over there. That's not like their full-time permanent job,
right?
I mean, well, it's full-time while they're there, but not like they're going to PCS and stay over there for
you'll be
5 years.
Yeah, you'll be a GS contract or a contracted logistics person. This is logistics. This is processing stuff. This is easy. The only thing you have to do is tell Klaus that, yes, it's okay for us to have mutters on our truck. It's okay for our vehicles to be lowered. It's that's the way we live it, because each state, you're going to have soldiers from each state coming to bring. God, my English is really bad, because it's one thing about speaking different languages during the day, and all of a sudden you got to speak English.
Right.
You will have vehicles brought to you from different states of our country. So you have to understand that that's the way the car is in the States. That's the way that car is going to be in the States. Not, you can't have this because this is illegal in Germany. No, you can't. No, I don't care. I don't care if it's illegal in Germany. That status of enforcement agreement, that's our POV. As a matter of fact, we have more than one POV too. Bring 2 POVs. I don't care. I guarantee you would lift the morale of troops. 2 POVs. Bring them. And wait, who's running the fucking Spanky and Ice are running the fucking DMV? Where are they working at? Fuck. I said we would rock that shit. In Italy, we had the same issue with vehicle registration and transport, and we also had issues with the CIF turn-in. Yeah, that's another mafia.
Yeah,
that's a fucking Netflix series right there with fucking CIF. But go back to the statement in the comments that we said about posting. We never get a follow-up. Well, we post good shit. We have close of business shout-outs at 5 o'clock or 1700 Eastern Standard Time. U.S. Army WTF Moments does close of business shout-outs. That's like work people who are during the work week and stuff like that. And also we do the news story and reenlistment. So when you open up the page in the morning and you're sipping your coffee on the East Coast, the first thing you'll see on the timeline in the morning is somebody reenlisting. Of course, you'll see some WTF moments, and then at the end of the day, you'll see shout outs to leaders that have inspired their troops. And in between that, it's all the drama. So it's no different than I guess you could kind of say we're highlighting people. I guess the same thing. I mean,
all right, the good side,
Yeah, the good side. Yeah, the good shit.
Yes.
Okay, so last thing before because we got to go.
Yes.
I think one last thing. Ips
gotta feed my cat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I gotta make sure Baby Ice is not tearing at the freaking house. He's really. Oh man, I was just saying last week. He gets on the Xbox, the Familia Xbox, and he goes in and chats with everybody that I'm friends with, and he was chatting with Pip.
Oh.
He was playing World of Tanks, and he's like, look at me blow up these tanks, and then so Pip thought it was me, and so I
love it.
So he's like, and he doesn't interact with anybody because there's trolls on there. You suck or whatever. He just goes, shut up. He doesn't get in arguments or something like that online. But he wears, it's so cute. He has little headphones on and he's giggling and all that. But it's just funny because I'll check the inbox on the Xbox, and then I'll see that Pip freaking has been interacting with. I think what it is that he's like, hey, you gonna play GTA later or something like that, and then that's when all of a sudden the kid will look at me and say GTA. I'm like, what are you talking about? You can't play GTA. You don't play GTA. It's crazy, and unless we're doing the heists or we're not gonna do the missions. We're not going to no strip clubs and stuff like that. But he will jump on. He will jump on and interact with my friends. So, yeah, so it's hilarious as shit. So, we're going to post this story right now. It's coming soon.
See, I had to give my Xbox back. Well, my daughter's Xbox back to her, so I don't ever play anymore.
Yeah. Well, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because that's another thing. It's like I'm busy doing other shit. You know what I mean? I'm doing other stuff, and here the next thing you know, and you can see if you're on your computer and you have your Xbox Live notifications on your shit, you'll look at it and say, Baby Ice is talking. Who the hell's I didn't talk to Pip at this time. What is he talking about? And yeah. Pip says he does talk. He does too. Remember? Okay, all right. So we're playing Rainbow Six Siege real quick, and Baby Ice was in there. He was dropping bodies in the game and shit talking at the same time. So yes, he was doing the close quarters battle stuff. Anyway, so the last thing we're gonna talk about before we go on here, it's gonna be shared on the main page as well. Look, big sergeants and big sergeants of excellence. IPS-A has been putting this out forever and a day, and we're gonna keep posting this. As a matter of fact, every single leave form cover sheet that you want to throw on an IPS-A document. Units should only attach documents that are required for transactions to streamline the workflows and enhance overall efficiency. Attaching a leave form, an LES, or an ACFT documentation to an absence request, also known as leave, or a 4187 is not required. Per Sec Army, Secretary of the Army memo, commanders should have their personnel exclusively use IPS-A for all human resource and applicable pay actions. So now, effective immediately every time we post. I'm fucking posting. You don't think I'm crazy? I'm posting shit now.
Do it right now.
No, I'm doing it right now. Let me go back to the other because I got so many TLs up right now. Everyone's like, all right. Where's it at? There we go.
Pause for arts and crafts.
But yeah, more arts and crafts is coming up, baby. You gotta check it out. This arts and crafts is brought to you by the old guard, the tomb soldiers, the individuals that are saying now that you have to have a pack slip. Spanky, I've not heard of fucking pack. It's like, you freeze dried or doing hard time. What the fuck is a pack slip? I've not fucking heard. I've not heard of pack slip in years. So here's the old guard. These are the guys.
Kids probably don't even know what a pack slip is.
People are like, pack? What does pack mean? I'm like, yeah, what does pack mean? Fucking spend a minute. So new interest slip is required to receive any type of assistance from the S1. It must be signed by a platoon sergeant. Copies will be held in the office. And then there was a comment on there. Yeah, make it even fucking harder to get shit a pay done at this shithole. You're all making fun of my English. Anyways, yeah, make it even fucking harder to get shit a pay done at this shithole. I think what they meant to say was, yeah, make it even fucking harder to get shit done at this shithole is what I think is what they were trying to say. At any rate, so pack slip. What's next? Office hours. So now we are now unsterilizing documents like pack slips. Leave form cover sheets are going to be unredacted. So now you're going to see fucking units all posting their stuff, and you can get mad at us and, oh, you guys are posting fucking per sec and op sec and this sec and whatever sec and triple sec. I don't care. Dude, it's gotten to the point to where Big Sarge needs to be unbig Sarge. You need to adapt. This is, you're turning IPS-A into the floating pier in Gaza. That's what you're fucking doing. And it's because of you not going through the system the way it's supposed to be done. The reason why IPS-A crashes all the fucking time is because due to the fact that it's having to process all these fucking documents, these attachments. Dude, it's do your fucking par. Do your little transaction there. You don't have to add all this extra shit. So from this point forward, we're gonna have unredacted pack slips, hours, leave form cover sheets. They're all gonna be unredacted. And I don't care. Oh, you guys are believe. As a matter, I almost feel like saying, should we just leave the phone number up there too, so that way.
I mean, might as well, because that's all. I could just put a link to the post directory, if not.
But right, yeah, exactly, because we're gonna start doing that shit. Ryan says that I say again, IPS-A is IPS-AIDS. Damn, dude, that's a little harsh. But you know that you can.
I mean, Ryan.
IPS-A, really, yeah, I'm about to say he's pissed. You can see it. Ryan's. I can actually he's doing the big caps too.
Probably really mad because they added all this extra shit in there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'd be mad too, trying to get some shit done. Yeah, but ICE, we need those soldiers at NTC. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of which, when it comes to those soldiers that are required at NTC, we're also posting another one that's coming up that has to do with medical treatment. And once you see it posted, you're gonna fucking laugh your ass off, and you're going like, for real, really? So the shortage of personnel where they're at. So again, if you are an organization that likes to use pack slips and that likes to use leave form cover sheets, we're gonna blast them. You're gonna get blasted. Sorry, and that's it. And that's just I don't know how hard it is to. I like the Ashley comments inside of that post, by the way. Pack slip has always been a thing. This is nothing new here. Since IPS-A hasn't been implemented, the pack slip is pointless. Hey, look, do you read sarcasm essay? Mira, pack slips. What's next? Office hours? Wait, that was the fucking caption right there. It just pisses me off, dude. And also, if any denials,
I can't understand sarcasm.
No, he can't really understand sarcasm, as you can tell. Also, any denials to parental leave requests or adoption leave requests are going to be unredacted as well. So when and if you're gonna get mad,
and it pleases me greatly.
Hey, I'm saying, you guys are doxing individuals. Well, look, if you're saying. It's easy to see. The tomb, what was the honor guard? The tomb soldiers, 1-3, but Yeah, the old guard, all you got to do is go to their fucking unit page or go to their unit Facebook and you can see all the drama that they want to post on there. Or I should say drama, all their leadership stuff and all that. You would think the old guard too. You know, those guys are spits polished and all this other shit. You would think they'd have some sort of like more efficient way to, I don't know, tomb soldiers. You know, they're like tomb soldiers. They're supposed to have some.
You'd think they could follow that AR 670-1 very well. You'd think they could follow the rest of them as, the ones that say don't add anything to it.
Ooh, you know what they want to be? Ooh, you're right. They want to be high spit and polished when it comes to their walking little 21 and walking little 21 back. Click, clack in their rifle inspection. But then when it comes to IPSA, Matt Damon.
Yeah, I can't read anymore. I don't know how to read this regulation.
Yeah.
I can only read that one.
Yep. Give a mad shout out to Recruiter Times. Give shout out to Recruiter Times. Have been calling out people left and right. I will say this: that I've been invited to the ops center of Recruiter Times to speak and hang out with them. I hang them out. I hang out with them. Hang them out. I hang out with them. I shouldn't say hanging them out. God, my English, dude. I swear, man. You fucking. And when you speak languages that reverse English words, you.
Yeah.
And everyone keeps...
I'm learning Spanish right now. I'm like, why is it written this way? That
right, exactly. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's one of the funniest things too. Is some of my friends that know that I speak German will throw some German stuff in my DMs, and I just start laughing, and then I'll send it to some German family, and I'll send it to some German friends, and then they're like, oh yeah, we all start laughing, and the next thing you know, I'm speaking German, and then I'm fucking it all up. Same thing with Spanish. Hey fool, mira. So. At any rate, so again, this is going to be, we're just going to start now. We're just going to start posting shit. Hey, such and such unit this and all that. What was that? What's stopping these leaders from having a paper submission with all the BS requirements and an IPSA submission that has nothing extra to do with the proof, but IPSA, their extra BS paperwork is validated? I know it's not a proper answer, but it's clearly don't agree with the following proper answer. Well, I'm going to tell you what, dude. The proper answer is that you don't need a leave form cover sheet. Right now, currently in the inbox, you have a sergeant major that's asking for everyone's LES. Hey, dude, don't you have a fucking S1? Don't you know what a commander's...
A unit commander's
financial report?
Yes,
exactly. I didn't need your fucking LES. I didn't need to know how much leave you were taking. All I had to do is look at my little reports and my first sergeant book. Spanky, what do you got? Your first sergeant book. Oh, actually, you... Okay. Does so-and-so have this much leave? Spanky goes, yeah, he has enough leave. Blip, blip, blip. Okay, yep, there you go. There's good.
Then I bet IPSA does that automatically for you.
Bingo. God, dude, I think what it is that we're so they're scared of tech. And what's funny is that the Army already has all your fucking information, so you're going to use that stuff, and that but we're stupid on other ends, like using Snap and WhatsApp and all sorts of shit. So, and Signal. Apps that you're not supposed to use that the DOD J6 said you're not supposed to use, but you end up fucking using them anyways because you, like I said, a lot of the stuff that the Army does will be a lot more fucking easier if they follow the fucking policies that are already fucking laid out before them. There wouldn't be no stress. As a matter of fact, IPSA was created so that way no S1s existed. No. I don't want to mess with fucking, I don't want to shit talk, S1s. So.
I mean, S1s could actually do other things besides pushing paperwork.
No, right.
I don't know, putting on ceremonies, doing all the other things that you want them to do.
Protocol stuff and all that. Yeah, exactly.
All the other stuff, adjutant type stuff.
Adjutant's gone. Bring your units to attention. At any rate, so that's going to cover it. Of course, make sure you share, like, and follow all of our platforms that we broadcast live on. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and break out the lemon pledge there. Housekeeping time. It's a great day, like you're in the SFAB, S-Fabulous. Whatever happened to that unit? Is it still around? Anyways, so tomorrow is a bye week for Friday Night Freedom. So there will be no Friday Night Freedom show. More than likely, you'll probably get a share from U.S. Space Force WTF moments. Yes, we got one of those things. And then we got, freaking Saturdays is co-ops with Nemo, and he's goofing around with the WTF Nation gaming kids. And they do little co-ops and stuff like that, and pretty much get everybody pissed off and get notifications and angry emails sent to me on my inbox. And then Sunday is.
See if I can get them to play.
What's that?
I was going to say, see if I can get them to play Animal Crossing when we can play.
Yeah, we can play. Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, or Farm Simulator. So Baby Ass could join or Rainbow Six Siege because Baby Ass will fuck it up. And Pip will tell you, Baby Ass is good. He's good at room clearing, and he plays a different character than what I play. But he can, and then he'll like, oh shit, oh you're a bitch, oh you see that fucker? I'm like, hey, he's hilarious, man. So, the sports bar on Sunday. What do you hear? What do you say with the coach and the Asheville King Smith? Are they gonna Asheville have a show? Sorry, break your balls on you guys. I think they are. I think King was messing with the.
I think they plan to most weeks.
Yeah, I think this week. I think this one's coming up because they were having issues with the calendar connect, and I think now they're good to go. Yeah, exactly. He knows not to sacrifice the hostage. Exactly. Oh man, those are the days. And then on the Monday edition, on the 3rd of June, next week, I have Doctrine Man. Doctrine Man is going to join me, who's actually retired Army Colonel Steve Leonard. He is the guy he is the OG of anonymous shit posting from back in the day with his comics. Nobody knew who he was. This guy was a colonel pissing off other colonels and commanders with his comics and cartoons. And so he's going to come on and shoot the shit with us. He's got some news that he wants to break out to the W.T.F. Nation. And then, of course, Greg Grunberg on Pop Culture Warrior is going to be joining him and Mad Mike. Is a Smoke Pit? Smoke Pit will be back, yeah. I think they'll be back.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. And then on the 6th is June 6th. Why do I have this here? Oh, yeah, Baby Ice's birthday's coming up. That's why. Yeah, he's going to be, oh, God, with full attitude.
37.
He's going to be, yeah, exactly that. He's going to be, he acts like he's fucking 37, little shit. He tries to fight me and stuff like this stuff now. He's my little hype man. We do Friday road marches, and so he's like my little hype man. Come on, Dad, come on. Like, where'd you get that come on from? So
I love it.
So we have Wednesday, of course, is the Smoke Pit with TZ and Radar. Apologies for the no show from this week, is because they had to step away from the mics for a second. And then Friday Night Freedom will be back on the 7th. And I think is it Denim Jones or something like that? Is that who the I think Dema, I don't want to fucking see, I want English again. English, do you speak it? It's gonna be the guest for Friday Night Freedom, and of course Saturday co-ops. But again, that's next week. And then I'm out. Friday I'm gone. I'm going to finish some stuff. Well, actually not finish. Continue to work on my brother's effects with my family, and then yeah, that's it. So make sure you share, like, and follow all of our platforms. If you guys look at all the pages, we're on them. That's pretty much now. Everyone's like, what page are you on? We're on Facebooks. We're on 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio. We're also on 2 YouTube pages at WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moments, and broadcasting live on the X app. You can actually comment on the broadcast, and I will be able to see your comments on the X app. So any comment you make. So, yeah, follow. I see that speaking. Follow us. We're I was gonna do a skip, but now you're making me laugh. Stop. I see. You're making me laugh. All right. Yeah. Follow us. We are delicious. So much pleasure in your mouth. Matter of fact, I even got a stinger for that.
Such love, such joy, such ecstasy.
So much pleasure in my mouth. Anyways,
I have to throw you off every now and then.
You did. You threw me off with that one. I was like, oh shit. We are pretty
I didn't
tasty.
even say anything.
Yeah, we are pretty tasty though.
Extra.
At least that's
Extra
what we've been told. Yeah. Is that we've been told exactly. We're pretty spicy as well. So anyways, make sure you share, like, and follow. Don't forget every show every day of the week, except for, again, Saturday with the co-ops. And then we try to get on time Without, of course, late breaking news or whatever at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we do have a guest, they come on normally at 9 o'clock. And then that's it. So make sure you share, like, follow, subscribe, look. And then, guys, thank you again for hanging out with us in the chats and shooting the breeze. Because we'll be honest with you guys are the ones that make it work. And that target feedback is what we appreciate the most. So, I'm not saying you guys are targeted because Frank, here we go. People like, he's wearing a PSYOP t-shirt. He's telling everybody he's targeted. Anyways, y'all have a good night. See ya. Shouts.
Shut.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Yeah, you can't front on that.
What's your call me in just like I was Eddie Harris? You're eating crazy cheese like you would think I'm from Paris. You know I get it wrong. You think I get wrong? Get over it, I'm going to come and take your whole mind. So tell me, who are you kissing? Maybe I'm missing the reason that you smile in the wild. And so listen, in my head I just wanna take them down. Imagination set loose and I'm gonna shake them down. Let it go like a mudslide. Oh, when I get on, I like to vibe and glide. Got depth of perception in my texture. Legs, yeah, pops, and momentum goes affection. So what you want?
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.